Hello, beautiful. It's another wonderful day to be alive. Welcome to today's exciting training program. Today, we'll be looking at a very detailed makeup tutorial that covers everything you need to know about makeup. Without further ado, let us get started. I'm going to list out all of the makeup items you will be needing as a beginner, and if you want to take it further, all of the items will be listed while the video is going on so that you can get your products. All right. The first thing you need to consider when applying makeup is that your hair is in good condition. It is nicely done. Ensure that your hair is slick to the back so that it would not interrupt your makeup application. A simple all back will do, or just pack it to the back and brush it. Make sure the front is looking nice. The second thing you want to consider is jewelry. Any makeup that is done without jewelry or without hair covering the part of the ears, it's not going to come out its best. Jewelry accessories are supposed to help you enhance your face. So I'm going to be trying earrings, two different pairs of earrings to see which one suits me best. This is silver. I'm not a silver person, so I'm definitely going for the gold. But according to your skin undertone, you get to pick what jewelry suits you the most. Now this is made with a simple hoop gold earring. I'm going to be using this to shoot the entire video. Yeah, this works for me. Let's move on. Now into the makeup proper. You need wipes. You need to clean dead cells from your lips, from your face, and make sure your face is looking innocent, because we don't want to add what is not meant to be on the face. We don't want to allow dirt. It might cause harm to your face because you carry your makeup for a particular time, for a couple of hours. So it's important that you wipe it off with baby wipes. This is a trimmer. I already trimmed my eyebrows. Trust me, it's very easy to use, easier than a razor blade. I'm not going to use it because I already finished using it. Into the makeup now, let's get started with our primer. We'll take some pumps of primer into our face. The purpose of this primer is to make your face matte. In case it's oily, it's supposed to help control the oil while also moisturizing your face. That is the purpose of the primer. You don't need to apply so much because it goes a long way. Apply generously on your face. That primer can carry you for more than 1 year. I've been using it since last year and early last year precisely, and it's still serving me. Little container like that, and it's very affordable and it's high quality product. Allow your face to dry a bit. I have a fan in front of me so that I won't sweat. Next thing is Zikel foundation. This is the foundation that I fell in love with, and like I said, I've been using it since last year. So you're going to wipe your hands and then apply very little. Now this is what I call a minimal makeup. I don't like doing too much, especially because I like to recognize my face. I don't really like doing makeovers, but if you want to do makeovers, all you need to do is add a few more pumps on your hand and do the same application. When you have finished blending this one you have already on your face, all right? I'm going to apply with my finger, but you can go ahead and use your makeup brush. After I finished applying my finger, look at what I did. I wiped it off. And then I damped my makeup sponge so that it will be able to blend for me. Now you can soak it in water and press it out. Okay, it is better to use a damp makeup sponge Yeah, that's what they call a makeup sponge, not foam, as some people usually call it. So a damp sponge will give your makeup proper blending and mixing. It is not going to crack in some areas. You're going to get a thorough mix. You don't need to rush off the foundation because this is the basic, just like it is called. If you lay a solid foundation, every other part of the makeup will look good, will come out amazing. But if you don't, you have a lot of fixing to do, and we don't want that. We're in a hurry. It's better you spend all of the time blending your foundation, because with good foundation applied, you are already beautiful and you can go out like that if you cannot continue to make up. All right. So I have to thoroughly blend my foundation. The eye area, make sure you blend it because there's some dark circles on the eyelid and on the under eye. So blend that part thoroughly. Your forehead, blend it thoroughly. Even if it gets to your hair, it's not a problem. We can always fix that. Blend the eye, blend the nose, blend the forehead, blend the chin, and blend the jaw, and then under the jawline. Blend, and blend. If you're wearing something that is not going to get stained, go ahead and blend your neck, because we want to achieve a unified look. Now we are done with the foundation. We are done with the foundation. The next thing we want to do is apply contour. Your contour is supposed to be 2 or 3 shades darker than your foundation or darker than your skin. The contour is like a sculpture that gives your face its shape. It enhances your face shape. All right. Most people have oval shape. Most people have square shape. Most people, like me, well, I don't have oval shape, but if I sculpt my face into oval, it's going to work for me. It's almost like a long face. I have a long face with my chin down there, looking so beautiful. So I don't really need to do too much contouring. I just need to contour my under jawline. I need to contour my forehead, and I need to contour somewhere in between my jaw and my chin, and then the bridge of my nose from my eyelids down to my nose, just as it is in this video. You have to know your face shape so that you will not apply contour the wrong way. This method I applied is a basic method, all right? So anybody can use this method. I'm not blending because I'm going to later blend. I don't want to make my sponge dark immediately, my makeup sponge. Now this shade of concealer is 1 shade brighter than my foundation. It is very important because if you want to achieve a neutral look, you need to get something like this. So I am going to contour. Okay, I have already done my contour. I am going to conceal my under eye. The purpose of a concealer is to brighten wherever it is applied. It's supposed to brighten the face. So you wake up in the morning and you're not feeling your face. You probably didn't sleep well enough. You didn't complete your sleep circle, and you have to go out. You want to apply makeup. Even if you forget any other thing, please do not forget your concealer. I'm going to be using 2 shades of concealer. Now, this is closest to my face shade or color. And this is because if you want to achieve a natural look, you go for this shade. You don't need to add a brighter shade, all right? So this makeup encompasses everything. So I'm going to use the back of the back of the sponge rather, because I've already used this other side for the foundation and I don't want plenty mixing. I want everything to be clean. So see how I blended my forehead down to my nose, the line on my nose, and then I'm carefully blending my under eye. carefully blending my under eye. You want to carefully do that. You, in order to achieve, you, in order to achieve this, you look up to the sky, look up to the sky. That's the easiest way I can explain that. You do that so that you'll be able to blend your lower eyelid. You blend it from where it's been applied to where it is not applied. You don't drag it, you dab it. You dab it thoroughly. And if your concealer is a good one, in less than 5 seconds, it's thoroughly blended. Now blend on top of your eye. Keep blending because this part is not the foundation, but it is like the foundation and it's going to give you either success or failure for the entire face, depending on how you apply it. All right. Take time to thoroughly blend every part of the concealer as you go. This is a very easy step. Anybody can do it. Once you understand how it is used, then you are good to go. Now I have applied it and I'm going to apply to blend my contour. If I used a darker shade of contour, it still wouldn't be bad. But this was what I got. This was what was available for me. So I had to go for it. So you can use something that is 3 shades darker than your face. The contour is supposed to be a little bit more visible than what you see here on the camera because it helps give your face the shape that it needs. This is a brighter shade of concealer. This one is about 3 shades brighter than me. So I'm going to apply a little of it. If you want to take your makeup to a higher level, that's where this concealer comes in. So you apply it on your under eye, your forehead, your jaw, below, a little below your chin, and on the bridge of your nose, just a long, beautiful line there. I don't know why I haven't applied it yet, but it's supposed to be applied that way. And then you blend thoroughly with your sponge. Now, this is what they call baking. If you want to bake your face, maybe you have an event and you want to look glamorous, this is when this concealer comes in. But if you don't want to, I use it every time I have to do some serious makeup because it's going to help your face look bright, happy, and then enhanced as well. So remember, look up to the sky, count how many stars are up there. My eyes easily get teary, so when I do that for a couple of seconds, it's like it starts getting wet and it wants to bring out some tears. And I don't need those tears right now. I'm busy. So thoroughly blend, all right? Thoroughly blend. As you can see, my face is taking shape. You blend from directly under your lower lid to above your hair. Now, just like it is in this video, because makeup is supposed to uplift your face and not to make it look the same. Otherwise, we should just rub powder and go out, right? So yeah, you have to take the bold step and apply this makeup we see right here fearlessly. All right. This video is self-explanatory, but I just had to do this voiceover to guide you every step of the way. I'm blending the concealer I applied on my jawline. Now I'm giving my face a brighter look, a glamorous look. I applied this brighter shade of concealer a little below the contour. If you look into the camera carefully, you will notice that the contour is still there. I didn't move it out of its place. I applied the concealer a little below the contour. It's going to make my jaw pop. Yeah. If you understand your face shape, you automatically understand where to apply the concealer and where to apply the contour. It is very easy to know what shape your face is. All right. I'm making sure I properly blend the concealer. Remember where I applied the brighter shade of concealer. My forehead down to the bridge of my nose, my under eyes, from directly under eye to the upper shade of my eyes. To the, yeah, like that. So after I finish blending all the liquid, applying and blending all the liquid product, I use my setting spray to set my face. Yeah, I was supposed to use this setting spray from the beginning, but I was still going to add, so I just had to move on and apply it right here. I'm still checking, blending it down. One of the things that the spray does is it sets your face and then it makes your makeup settle. It settles down, settles like a baby does. Now this is my setting powder. I'm going to bend this foam into two to give me a straight cut because I don't want to mess it up. If you mess up applying your setting powder, it's going to make your face look funny. So it's just powder, but it is setting powder and it does a stronger job than a pressed powder would do. The one we usually see as dry powder is called pressed powder. So look at how I'm applying carefully. I'm marking the lines because I don't want to go out of line. You apply right there where you applied your concealer. And then you blend. All right. With this brush, like I said, I'm going to list out all the things you need. And when it is time to get started on your makeup tutorial, it will be very easy for you to know what to use because of how detailed the explanation or the narration will be. So I'm going to still set my face and I'm supposed to use a brighter shade of setting powder to set my face. But anyways, I don't want it to pop so much. But you can get a brighter shade of setting powder. If your buying is going to be a bit stressful for you right now, then just stick to one shade of setting powder, which is a shade that is brighter, one shade brighter than your skin tone. All right. So I'm setting every part of the face I applied concealer and I take out a chunk of it from the brush and I blow out the brush because I don't want plenty product on my face. I am a classy girl and I don't like doing things extravagantly. All right. So that is it. Here you go. Making sure my face is all good, all done. So I'm still going to apply the what did I say? I'm still going to apply the setting powder, but this time I'm not going to blend because I have not done my eyeliner and I have not done my mascara. I'm not going to be using eyelashes for this video. All right. So I would apply this setting powder and allow it while I move on to doing my brows. All right, let us proceed to our brows. Yeah, after that, I cleaned my hands with the same wipe, so my wipes are still useful. Did I say brows? Eyeshadow. This naked lady is a work of art. So we're going to be using her as our eyeshadow. I don't know if she was blended into this eyeshadow. But I don't care, but all right, this is what my eyeshadow palette looks like. Most of the colors there are neutral and natural colors. Most of the colors there are brighter colors. But this, with all these shades, they are very wonderful and they are very efficient. They would serve you whether you're dark or fair. Now, if you are dark like me or brown skin like me, you feel free to use any color, all right? But let the white be your base. Let the white be your base. Now you're going to take a nude or natural color and apply above your eyelid, above your eyelid, because we are setting our face. We don't want to look different from, we don't want our eyes to look so different from how it originally is. That's why we are using a neutral color. But you can also use orange color, or you can use a brown color. All of them are in this palette. If you're going for eyeshadow purchase, open it up. Make sure you open it up. Or if they know what colors are inside, let them explain to you. But if you can open it, go ahead and open it and make sure it's something looking like this, because this is going to serve you. All right. All the green, all the other bright colors, they are good, but we don't use them every time. This one right here, it has it has some silver, it has orange, it has pink, it has maroon, it has brown, it has black, and it has some glitters as well. You know, it has some that comes with some glitters. So just go for this, the ones that have primary colors. I'm using the white eyeshadow right here because I've already finished applying my upper eye, and I'm using the white eyeshadow to set my eyelid where I'm going to be applying most of the colorful eyeshadow. Make sure this is blended thoroughly. If it is not blended thoroughly, it's going to show, it's going to be obvious, and you wouldn't like that. Our makeup has to be classy, it has to look luxurious, at the same time, simple. So everything has to blend. All right, let's keep going. As you apply, you clean that part of your brush, especially if you're going to use it again. All right, just dry cleaning. This is me looking at which shade I'm going to use that's going to best suit my face. That's a brown. That's a good choice. Blow it out because you don't want excess product. Whatever you apply on top of the white foundation, did I say foundation? Whatever you apply on top of the white eyeshadow, it's going to give it a more enhanced look. That is actually maroon when applied. It is not far from maroon, and it is not far from brown, and it is not far from orange. What color should we give that? Done with the other eye, and I'm on to the second eye. It is good to blend as you go. Apply on one side, apply on the other side as you go, so that you would be in sync and you will not have to start all over again because you might forget one step. That is why it's important to do both eyes as you go. Me looking at my face to know which shade is going to suit me best. You need a very big clear mirror to be able to apply your makeup, because the mirror will help pick what color of makeup item will suit your face. All right. So look at how I'm applying this second eyeshadow. The side of my eye to above. I'm not applying it on the center of my eye or the front. I applied it just from where I stopped applying the other one at the back. Right there, like that. Yes, look at that. It has already done magic to my face, as you can see. And this is very natural. This is very natural. However, if you're not very comfortable yet with this method or this style, you can just apply the first one after the white, all right? Because whatever you apply on white gives it a more enhanced look. It pops. So you could apply that one, the first one after the white that I applied. Apply that and you are very good to go. Very, very much good to go. All right. This is a tutorial, so I have to apply everything that you need to start your makeup journey. Now it's time to apply the eyeliner. Whenever you keep this eyeliner, this is a liquid one, so whenever you are done with it and you want to keep it, make sure it's upside down so that the ink will continue to flow. If it's standing up with like the head up, there are times where it won't come true for you because the ink will be all sliding downwards and you will need it for the tip. That shouldn't be when you begin to turn it upside down because you might be in a hurry. So a little above my eyelid to the corner of my eye. While it's at the corner of my eye, it's looking sharp. It's not blonde. All right. This is going to do extreme magic to my face. I advise that you do this. But if you want to stop just where your eye stops, you can go ahead. But this is going to work better. This is going to work better. My eyes are already turning red because I had to open them so wide to apply a successful eyeliner. So go so as a beginner, I don't suspect that you'll just draw this at once. So I'm taking my time to show you how you can use baby steps to apply it. All right. Drag it from there. Just be very focused. Very focused. If you need to take a break, go ahead and take a break. If your eyes are turning red like mine, you can just take a pause. Because I'm directly in front of the fan, it's blowing some unwanted air into my eye. I'm going to be using two different eyeliners here. This one is too sharp and I don't want to use it for the down part of my eyes. But you can if it's the only one you have available. But they are not expensive. The other one I'm going to use is not expensive at all. This as well. Just watch so that you would concentrate. Just focus. I didn't go all the way with that one because I'm going to use the other liner that I mentioned. Nope, I won't continue with that. It's too sharp. See how my eyes are looking good, right? This is exactly what eyeliner does to your eyes. If it is applied properly, this is the result you're going to get. I see what most people do. They apply this eyeliner and they just stop somewhere very, close to the eye. Like as soon as they just get to the end of the eye, they stop. There is no edge. When you do that, it's going to look just regular. Okay, notice what I did? I noticed that there were dirt on my eyes. So I didn't use my hand. I did not use my hand. Most people do that. And when you do that, you touch the makeup you have already applied. And it will spoil it. So make sure a cotton bud is very close to you so you can get the job done. All right. And it's not going to hurt your eye. Just in front of the eyes, take out whatever dirt. And if there's any disturbance, like if you notice, my eyelashes were interfering. So I still use the cotton bud rather to shift it and address the matter. immediately. This is our second eye. Now we have the right eye and we have the left eye. We have the right eyebrow and we have the left eyebrow. Using your right hand to apply on both sides gives you different results. And besides, our eyes and our eyebrows are not exactly the same. So don't panic if you draw your brows and one side is looking different from the other. It is natural, all right? Don't panic. Applying on one side is more stressful than applying on the usual side. That's the right side. Applying on the right side is more convenient. And if you want to take it to the left, it's going to stress you. And if you are a right person, like you're fond of using your right hand, it's going to stress you. But if you're fond of using both hands, then you are a pro. All right, I'll give it to you. This is the other eyeliner that I told you about. I'm going to apply on my under eye. I'm using my spoolie so that my hands will not get on the makeup, like I said. Just drag your eye down and apply it on top of your eyes as though you are about to apply it inside, but it's not going to get inside. Just on the bridge of your lower eyelid, like that. Carefully. Do the same thing for the other eye. That's good. Now it's time to apply our mascara. This mascara is highly recommended. You should have it in your collection. To be able to apply your mascara successfully. Now, this hack, people don't know it too much, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So after you raise your brows, your lashes rather, after you raise your lashes upwards, 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 by doing that though, you're adding volume to the lashes. So people that have scanty lashes, this hack is going to work for them. You're going to raise it, but we are not done. We're going to raise the upper lashes and the lower lashes like I'm doing on this video. That is the first step. That's not the only step. And then after that, now okay, I'm on the lower lashes. The lower lashes are usually more scanty, so don't apply too much mascara. Otherwise, it's going to look too voluminous. All right. Like I said, applying on the right and the left side of the eye is not the same. It's more convenient to do it on the right than turning to the left. So we're done. Now, the hack I missed, the hack I was supposed to tell you is when you are applying your mascara, after you have raised it, raised it, raised it, the next thing you're supposed to do is pin the mascara on your lashes and drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it. Do you understand? Like, just as you hold it as though you are applying it, hold it as though you are applying it and drag it left, right, left, right, left, right. This is going to help people that have scattered lashes, especially. It's going to be put together. All right, like you're raising your eyelashes upwards and then you drag it left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. That's going to help your lashes stay together. And if by any chance one of the lashes coming down, you can do the same thing. Just hold it up there, hold it for like 5 seconds, and then drag it gently, and it's going to stay. All right, moving on. What you see me do there, I just applied a little foundation to the front of my eye because I want the front of my eye to look shiny. That's why I'm doing that. Otherwise, you don't have to do that. My face was already looking good. After that, I'm done with my eyes. Everything about my eyes complete. As you can see, is looking all beautiful. And that's why I am blending my setting powder because I am done. Imagine I didn't blend it and I touched my eye, it would have looked like, oh yeah, there's a mistake here. But we did good. Moving on. Now, where do you think we're going to what do you think we're going to apply next? Blush, of course. You can skip the part of blush application, but you know what blush does? Makes your face look happy, joyful, youthful, vibrant. So you're going to take a small amount of pink eyeshadow palette and smile and apply it directly under your eye. From your eye, drag it upwards. Not in front of your eyes, just few steps close to the end of your eye and to the end of your eye and all the way up, just like you saw in the video. Make sure it's very minimal because if you do too much, it's going to alter your face. You're going to look funny. So very little. If you've applied so much already, don't panic. All you need to do is use your setting powder and apply lightly on top of the blush. It's going to reduce the volume. All right. Over to our eyes. I'm using a brown pencil, Davy's pencil. That's what it's called. And this is color 3 for my brown skin. I don't like black pencils. But if you do, go ahead. But I thoroughly advise that you go for brown pencil because you want your brows to look natural, not dark. To be able to apply our brows properly, you need an edge control gel. Put it on your brows, thinly on your brows. Don't spread it so much. Just a generous amount on your brows from the beginning to the end. And it has automatically smoothened your brows. And all the stubborn brow hairs are in place right now. You take your spoolie. This is called a spoolie. Take your spoolie and brush it. When you are brushing your eyebrows for makeup or any day, brush it upwards like this. It's giving it shape. If you notice, our brows are made upwards. Remember what I said before when you're applying products to any part of your body that you have two of it, like your eyes, your brows. While you are doing one, also be doing the other one because, like they say, they are a team, right? You have to carry them along. So I put setting powder on my brows so that it will make it dry for me and matte. So if I apply the pencil, it is not going to be dull. Now into the brows. Just look at it carefully. I'm not starting from the beginning of my brows because I don't like those lines. So just before you have the arc is this upper part, that upper part of your brows. You're going to enhance the arc of your brows and don't just draw it straight like that. Okay, so you saw what I did? If you didn't see that, you're going to see it in the second part, or you can just backward the video. So I drew the pencil, very sharp pencil, close to the arc of my brows. That's where I started the line. From the beginning, there is no line. From the beginning, there is no line. And I'm going to tell you why. So just start somewhere towards the end of the brows and make your line, just like I did. And draw it lightly. Don't press the pencil. Let it be as light as possible. Don't make it look thick. And I'm not going to drag it inside the brows. All right, now make sure your pencils are sharp. I have multiple pencils so that if I don't have the time to sharpen, I will just drop one and pick up another one. I don't have an assistant yet. If I did have an assistant, they'll help me do the sharpening. So I've taken the brow pencil to draw some light strokes. I'm not drawing it too much. Light strokes. If you get your brows, every other part of your face will come out looking beautiful. The key to good makeup is brows. I know I said foundation, but imagine you build your house and it's looking all beautiful and the door is out of place. It's not going to look sexy, right? So make sure your pencil is still very sharp. Right in front of your brows where we did not draw the lines, you're going to take that pencil and draw tiny strokes like it is your natural hair. That is the key to having good brows. Light as possible. When you've drawn the line, you draw tiny hair strokes. Be looking at your pencil. If it has become blonde, sharpen it again. Here we go. Light strokes, just like your hair. All right. Our brows are looking all good. Now let's go set it up. Remember that concealer that is almost close to your foundation shade? You're going to use it above your eyebrow. Take a little portion to the back of your hand and take your brush. This is an angle brush. It's stronger than every other brush. It's small though. It's shaped in a particular way. So that is what you're going to use to line your brows. Lining your brows gives it a very classy look. So even if you don't have the strength to do makeup and you want to do just your brows, please make sure that you line your brows. We are using the shade that is almost the same with our skin tone on the upper part because we want everything to look blended. All right, we're still going to blend. We're still going to blend. Remember to do the other eye as you go. Don't forget that one. Gently, gently. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. So remember, we have wipes. If there's anything we did wrong, we can gently wipe it or use foundation to fill it up. Blend it out. Just in case you think you applied too much of the concealer, not a problem. Just blend it out. We're still going to blend. Now, this brighter shade of concealer, take a little portion, put on the back of your hand. Take that same concealer applicator to line the lower part of your eyebrows. Start from the middle, not the very first, not the very first line. Start from the middle, just like that, carefully, as though you don't want to let it go. Carefully, as you apply, and press it down, press it down, press it down. Don't apply from the beginning of your brows. I'll tell you why. My brows are looking all beautiful already. Now the other part. Carefully. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, okay? My eyeshadow, they are still intact. I didn't come in their way. Now, this other shade of concealer that is close to my foundation shade, I'm going to use it to line the very front part of my brows. And this is because the concealer is close to my skin tone and it's giving me a natural look. It's not looking funny or too bright. Always look at your brows carefully in the mirror to see if you need to do any correction. I had to correct one part of my brows, so I just simply used the pencil to achieve that. If you notice, one of my brows is bigger than the other. Now you're going to see how I will correct it. This tutorial has no cuts whatsoever. Every mistake is right there. So looking at it right now, I've noticed that one part of my brow is bigger than the other. Now I'm going to correct it by taking the shade of concealer that is close to my foundation and just dragging it a bit above where I did before. With that, it has given me twin brows. No two brows are the same, by the way, but with good sculpting, we can achieve a unified look. When lining your brows, you can mistakenly touch where your eye pencil have passed. When that happens, all you need to do is take a sharp pencil and draw the line again. It's so simple. We're done. Most people don't even draw their brows. They brush the brows like we did together and they'll use concealer to line the brows. And it looks like, oh, the brows are natural and it's all done. That is the work of a concealer. So after that, we blend with our sponge. Blend close to the line to make sure it is all uniformed. Just like that. Carefully. Hold your hold your sponge very close to your hand so that it wouldn't do what you didn't ask it to do. Carefully so you don't spoil your eyeshadow. We're done with the brows. Not done. We're done with just the brows. Your spray, put everything you have applied. Now, this is hard work. It's not easy to build. Just use your spray on your face so that everything you have built will stay in one place. All right. I'm close to the fan, so that's why it helps me dry my makeup easily. All right. If there was no fan, I would be sweating by now. Please, you need, even though you have to get the small mobile fan for whenever you want to do your makeup, rechargeable fan, so that your face will easily dry and you won't sweat in the process. So this is my pressed powder, what I used to call brown powder before, as if other powders are not brown. Anyways, so you take your pressed powder, take a little portion, blow it out, and begin to apply on your face, everywhere on your face. But you see the places that you applied the setting powder already, you don't need to, all right? Unless you have to. Take your pressed powder lightly. If you've taken too much into the brush, blow it out. Very simple. Now, put it all over your face and let it look as though it is a finished work, because it is a finished work. We have one more step before we are done. Well done, by the way. Don't forget your ears so that your ears will not be looking oily while your face is looking made up. All right. If you're wearing silver earring or white earring or earrings that will, you know, be affected by brown powder, take them off first before you apply your makeup. So when you're done with the makeup, let the earrings be the last. There is a mistake that a lot of us make when applying lipstick. Now it's lipstick's time. We don't line our lips. We just go ahead and apply lipstick on the lips and think we have done well. Now see how this lipstick is going to make me look by just applying it. You see? Every other part of my face is fine, but see my lips? That's totally not it. And this shade of nude is too bright. Is too bright. So I'm going to wipe it off. As you can see, I've wiped it. Sharp, sharp, so someone else will not come and see me like that. So what I do is I moisturize my lips. Because if I apply lipstick on dry lips, it will crack. Me that I smile a lot, it will crack. So moisturize your lips with a simple lip gloss. And if it's too much, just dab it so that you'll be able to run other products. All right. My lips look lined already. So I'm just going to add a little eye pencil to line. I use eye pencil to line my lips. It's highly recommended. Now you're going to see how I line my lips. Watch carefully. That's the upper part. If you want fuller lips, line your lips above, a little above your lips. But if you want just thinner lips or moderate lips, line it a little underneath your lips for your upper lips. Then your down lips, just line it a little above the line of your underlips. It's as simple as that. Don't draw outside the lips. All right. That's if your lips are already looking, you know, fuller. Careful so that you don't apply it outside, and if you have to clean it, you might clean the concealer you've already applied. The other side of the lips. Careful. You're getting it. Just take it slow. By the way, our brows are looking beautiful, aren't they? So with just lining your lips and applying lip gloss, you are good to go. You're beautiful already. However, if you have the need to apply lipstick, then keep watching. You're going to see how lipstick is applied. This look is already perfect. I could just get up and leave right now out of pride, but I'm going to sit down and continue. Now I had to go out. If you notice the camera, the lights changed. I had to step out and I came back to complete the video. So the parts where I lick my lips a lot. So by virtue of going out, I licked part of the liner I used and the moisturizer. So my lips are looking like this. So I had to apply again. Don't judge me. Now this shade of nude lipstick is not so bright. It's not as bright as the other one I used. This is recommended. If you already have a nude lipstick, this is exactly how to use a nude lipstick. Make sure you have lined your lips. Now, let the lipstick not cover the entire part of the mouth. That's what some people do that makes it look ugly. Don't apply it all over the lips. Line your lips, and When you have applied it and it's looking like it's plentier, all you need to do is take your lip liner or your eye pencil and run lines. Just blend it inwards so that it becomes like this, as you can see in the video. See the down part of my lips? Exactly what I'm going to do on the upper part of my lips. Just blend and allow little of the lipstick. So beautiful, I know. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Make sure you blend as you go, all right? Let it be as blended as possible. Just hold your pencil lightly, don't press it, because your lips are very delicate. Like that. Don't mind me, I like making sure everything is perfectly done. I like to be thorough in my makeup application. We're good. So you don't need to do this much. This is the look I want to achieve. So you can just do it lighter than I did. All right. And then after that, you still take your lip gloss and apply it. Apply on your upper lip and your lower lip, just so that it will pop and give you the best lips. Just apply it gently. Don't press it. Don't drag it. Just like that. Just like that. And just like that. You have to be very careful. Okay? We are all done. Oh. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Look at our lips now. All done. All beautiful. So I'm still going to take my pressed powder and do finishing touches. Because as I went out and came back, my face was already looking used up. So I'll just finish blending out. If you have to go out and this is not the hairstyle you use, this is the best time to bring your wig or comb your hair, style your hair. All right. If you're if you're wearing a wig, this is the best time to do that. But if you're styling your hair, you ought to have done that before this because in the process of styling your hair products might touch your face or you might encounter one or two challenges that will make you sweat. My face is all blended. All blended. Oh my god. We made magic together. We should celebrate. All right, I'm going to seal my face with the same spray. Let it settle, let it marinate. And then that's it. Oh, one more thing, my wig. If you're wearing your wig, this is the best time to do that. I'm not going out. I just had to put it on so that you would see how more enhanced my face would look as a result of wearing the wig. So I just brush my hair backwards. If you have a wig cap, go ahead and wear it. If you usually wear a wig cap, I really don't like it because it's tight. All right. Ah, see my face now. Oh my God. Just arrange it. If you're wearing a straight wig, this is where you should be brushing it down. But mine has a lot of curls, so I had to spend time working on the curls. We look gorgeous. This is the final look. Try this and tell me what encounters you had. Tell me everything. I want to hear details of everything, the entire process. All right. We've come to the end of this training video. Have a good one. Bye for now.